So this is, every morning I get up, I will usually, first thing I do is I put this shirt on. It's you can see it's pretty old now. I got it off eBay years ago. And
like a fleece.
It's just a fleece pullover. If you're listening to the audio version of this, it's just a fleece pullover and it's rather worn. And I'm not claiming this is the only shirt that I own. And it's also not the only shirt that I wear. Obviously, I'm wearing one right now. In fact, we have a drawer full of like 3 or 4 of these long sleeve shirts. So that when I come in here, I just take this fleece off and I put the podcasting shirt on. I'm like a superhero, basically.
Also, you don't wear the same podcasting shirt every day.
That's true.
You're
I
talking
don't.
about the fleece. You wear the same fleece.
I wear the same fleece every day, but I have other shirts. I'm not saying this is the only shirt that I own.
Right. It's like me listening to Christmas music every day. It's not the only thing I listen to, but Christmas is getting some love every day.
Yes, this is my Christmas shirt. Yeah. I just wear it every day of the year. And it's just a super comfortable shirt. It's almost like a security blanket in a way. I just really enjoy wearing the shirt. And here's the thing. People often, I'll walk somewhere and they'll say, oh, it's such a nice shirt and it's so beat up and raggedy and like, but I wear the same shirt every day. And I thought about having this discussion with you because did you remember the meme, Jordan, that went out with Matt D'Avella? He made a YouTube video and it was like, I wore the same shirt for 900 days in a row or whatever. And then the meme that was up on Reddit, we'll put it right here above my left shoulder here if you're watching the video version of this. It was like, it's a picture of like a woman, I think, walking into her closet. She's like, I have nothing to wear. And then it's like, men, I wore the same shirt for 900 days in a row. But this just conjures an image of one of my friends who when I was first exposed to minimalism. Her name's Nina Yao. She had a blog at the time. She's a yoga instructor in Chicago now. Super talented writer and just a wonderful human being. And she was working for a company. And the story that I remember is she was tired of being that meme where it's like, I have nothing to wear. And so for 1 year, she went into her corporate job and wore the same exact outfit every single day of the year. And it wasn't just a basic black shirt like this that no one's going to notice. It was a bright red sweater. It was Christmas. But she wore it every day. In the entire year, she wore it for 1 calendar year. And one person mentioned it once. Hey, didn't you wear that yesterday? And the truth is, as much pressure as we think we feel, we think everyone's judging us and everyone wants us to change and I need to impress everyone. No one's really paying attention. And for those who are paying attention, if they really want you to wear something different, is that someone you want to be allocating your time and attention toward anyway? Do you worry about them? Earlier in this episode, we were talking about Rob Bell's idea of death by paper cuts, right?
Yeah.
Because what happens here, I'll get 9 compliments. Oh, that's a great shirt. That's a great, I really like your haircut, whatever it is, right? And that's all fine, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as you get that one little cavil, even if it's framed in a way, something else Rob Bell calls it, he calls it a chocolate-covered turd. Because what happens is what? It's like, oh, TK, even though I really dislike your haircut, I really enjoy your podcast.
Right.
Wait, what? I'm not thinking about how you enjoy my podcast. I'm thinking about how you hate my haircut, right?
Yeah.
And enough of these paper cuts show up again and again and again, and they make us feel miserable over time. It's traumatic to deal with tiny little paper cuts and cavils from everyone all the time and being worried about that. And one way that I don't worry about it is I literally wear the same shirt every day. Now, thankfully, I don't know, Mal, have you ever seen me smell funny when I walk into the studio at all? She's not even near her mic. I don't know where she went. Get back to your microphone. She's just hanging out. She's like taking a smoke break over here.
Done with this. No, I've never noticed that you smell funny. If I did, I would tell you.
There you go. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. See, we have an honest relationship here. But I barely ever even wash it, which is, I know it's strange. I don't sweat nearly as much as Nicodemus does. But I wear it every single day. It doesn't mean it's the only shirt I wear. I don't wear this to the gym. I have a t-shirt that I'll wear to the gym and shorts that I wear to the gym. It's not the only piece of clothes that I own. But I wear it every single day and it's comfortable. But at the same time, if it were to spontaneously combust, I'd be completely fine without it.
Man, you just make me think about all the different ways that we limit ourselves and what we really want to do because of arbitrary narratives that aren't even going to get us anywhere anyway. You know, like, oh, I don't want to wear this shirt, even though I like it and it's comfortable and it's my favorite shirt because people are going to think this is the only outfit I wear. And maybe people aren't going to think about you at all.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they do think about you, what's more important? You feeling great about what you're wearing? You feeling comfortable and at home in your body? Or someone else having a comment about you wearing a shirt 2 days in a row? I mean, I have a friend who he'll do things like when he goes to Starbucks, he'll like have a big like jug of protein, powdered protein with him, or he'll have like a big like gallon of like water with him, and he just breaks social rules like that. All the types of things that people are like, oh, I can't just bring that with me, or I can't take this, or I can't do that, and he just does it, and no one ever bothers him.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever says anything, and so it's kind of funny. Your shirt makes me think of that. Like, what freedom would we feel if we allowed ourselves to just do what feels free without worrying about the narratives that says, no, you can never do the same thing twice. I used to do this, by the way, with my teaching. I don't know where I picked it up, probably from my upbringing in church, this idea that spontaneity equals spirituality. And so I always felt like if I told the same story twice, that's a bad thing because it's not spontaneous and therefore not spiritual. And so I would put pressure on myself that whenever I'm teaching, if I've used an analogy before or used a story before, I can never use it again because that kills spontaneity. Can you just imagine how much that compromises your ability to be effective?
Yeah. Did you enjoy this standalone Patreon highlight? If so, you can listen to full episodes of the Minimalist Private Podcast, available exclusively on Patreon. Visit patreon.com/theminimalists or click the link in the description. Your support keeps our podcast and YouTube channel 100% advertisement free.